Watching the hands drop. And they're off. It looks like Greenland with a great pop out of the gate, but that's going to be Blaze making the inside move. Blaze got it going on, working in there. Greenland right on the back burner. Looking for a way to get around it. Blaze not letting it happen right now as they go through the rhythm section into that final turn. Taking a quick peek over the shoulder. Blair Motlock on the front side of it. Greenland also looking for a way to get in there, but right now that's going to be Miss Blair Motlock. Blair up and over that final obstacle. Greenland making a last minute push, but no, that's going to be Blair. Up next, 4-year-old balance bike riders, Leah Boyer and Lyric Atwater. Blake Jackson's in the next moto. Leah and Lyric. Lyric, got it. Lyric with the blue helmet, Leah with the white helmet. Jackson's in the next moto. Watch the hands drop. And they're off. Great pop out of both of these riders right now, but that's Leah making it work on the outside, wheeling the turn. Into the rhythm section to go. Lyric trying to get there. Leah on the front side. Making it work her way right now. Leah making the final turn. Leah making the push. But it's going to be Leah right now with a nice little lead. Leah making up some ground. Leah looking for a way to come in there. That's going to be Leah at the line. 3-year-old bounce fight, these guys. Cole and Jacob. Jasper on the far side. Jasper's in the blue. Cole's in the white. Jacob in the green, and they're off right now. Looks like Jasper's getting a little late start, but he's going to make up some ground. Oh, nice turn there, Jasper. Way to go. That's going to be Cole looking over, but it's Jacob right now. Jacob got the lead on this one after making a good run through the rhythm station. Jacob on the front side of it. Cole sitting in the 2. Jasper sitting in the 3, making it go his way. Oh, Cole got a little extra push. Come on, Jasper. You got it, buddy. Put them legs to work. You can finish strong. Jasper sitting there looking for a little help from the stick crew. But the front side of this is going to be Jacob, followed by Cole. And Jasper going to get a little help. Finish up. Come on, Jasper. You got it, buddy. Nope. I'll get a mixed go around. Locking them back in, going back to moto number 1. Marlock, Salter, they're off. Oh, Salter's making a nice move on the underneath side, just sit tight, make it quick. Marlock able to keep the lead around the top of the turn. Salter looking for a way to come around it. It's going to be Marlock. Marlock making it through the rhythm section. Salter right there behind her. Round the turn they go, taking a quick peek, looking to see where each other are. Motlock, Salter, coming down the wire. Salter again, making that last minute push. And no! It's going to stay with Motlock. Boyer in that water, making her second run at it. That's going to be Leah on the front side. Leah right there on the back tire, both of them. Look at them legs burning. Them kneecaps are going to burst into flames. These little riders are tougher than alligator meat. Just steal from another announcer. They're making a push for it. Leah, neck and neck, still anybody's race. Oh, man. They're racing right there for my 4-year-olds. Jacob, Cole, Jasper locked in one more time, and off. Jacob with another great pop. Jasper down there in the turn, looking for a way around, trying to make it happen. He's just giving them a false sense of security. He's about to take off and push up. Look at the afterburners go. There goes Jasper. Cole turning around, trying to find out what happened to Jasper. Waiting on his buddy. But Jacob taking care of business, making it to the finish line. That's Jasper sitting in the 2 spot. Cole in the 3 right now. Cole's getting it back on his mind, making a run for it, and Jasper. And Cole ready to come out of the turn ahead of it. We got Cole in the 2 spot right now. Jasper said, I made it to this turn. I'm not going up that hill. I'm not going to do it. You can't make me. Cole, you got to finish cross the finish line, Cole.
The green light flashes, the flags go up.
Little bit more, Cole.
They yearn for the top.
And down the hill we go. And across the finish line. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jacob Cole and Jasper. Locked in together right now. This is medal number 4. Erica Williams, Rebecca Healy, Rayanne Foster, and Preston Johnson. This is our women's cruiser class. And the gate goes down, and this is Bill Pop. We got Rebecca, Erica, Presley, and Joanne making their way down that front straightaway. That's going to be Presley Johnson on the front side of the local legends rider right there. And right behind her, that's Joanne Foster looking at the 2 spot. Erica Williams in the 3 right now. Miss Rebecca Healy in the 4 spot, looking for a way to get around Erica. Erica keeping her elbows out, staying nice and wide. Front side is open in the open area. That's going to be Miss Presley Johnson. Getting the names combined. It's hard to call that fast sometimes. Joanne sitting in the 2 spot, making around the final turn. Miss Rebecca Healy looking for that one last chance to get around, making the final push. And we've got, at the line, look like we went Presley, Joanne, Healy, and Williams. Motor number 5 on the track right now, Tyler Cotton, Alex Thomas, and Clayton Eichel right now. On the front side, this has got to be, that looks like Cotton to me. Clayton in the 2. Thomas sitting in the 3 spot right now, if I had to call it out. Tyler on the front side of it, railing the top of the turn. Caden keeping it nice and low. Thomas looking for a way to get around. Going to go Cotton, Eichel, Thomas. A little bit older, a little bit faster, 41 to 45-year-old cruisers right now. There's Steve Sherman, Martin Pedrea, and Scott Morgan. These are some of the veterans. They've been doing this a long time. That looks like Martin on the front side of it right now. Deluxe Bicycles rider Steve Sherman sitting in the 2 spot. Local legend rider Scott Morgan in the 3. Martin, Steve, and Scott 1, 2, and 3 hitting the rhythm section right here. And looks like that's probably how they're going to finish this up. We're going to hand this one back over. Let Bo do a little bit. If you want me to do this round, you do second round. Big bracket today, 5 and under novice class. Moto number 7. Samuel Hernandez, Adeline Shoemaker, Maxwell Moore, Max Motor, Monty Brown, and Carson Celestio, I guess. If I messed it up, please forgive me. Front side of this one, that's going to be bike number 19. That's Adeline Shoemaker right there. Adeline started out on the balance bike out here, having a great time. Graduated up to the pedal bike. That's going to be Shoemaker on the front side. In the 2 spot, I missed the number. Somebody holler out a name for me. Moore. Great job right there. Moore in the 2 spot. We're going to take, we're doing total points on all of them today. That's some good racing right there. Make them push it through all the way long. Total points racing means they've got to perform each round. We're going to take the scores, add them up, low score wins. Shoemaker and Moore, that go around getting the 1 and the 2. 7-year-old novice class heading down that front straightaway right now. That's Dexter Shoemaker, Bryson Hamlin, Axel Lawrence, and Santiago Hernandez. Gotta love it when you see the family names more than once. Got the whole family involved right here. Front side going to be 84 bike. That's going to be Dexter Shoemaker. Dexter got it going on right now, followed by the 737 bike, Axel Lawrence. Shoemaker and Lawrence on the front two of this one. Our new of the two riders trying to look for a way to disappoint them. But right now, Shoemaker and Lawrence keeping it nice and smooth through the rhythm section. Other two, we got Hamlet and Hernandez working their way around the final turn. That was going to go Shoemaker, Lawrence. 8-year-old novice class right now. Ethan Skelet. Yes, Skeleco. Natalie Motluck. Corbin Atwater and Wyatt Breeshears. Nice underneath move right there to pick up the 2 spot. Front spot of it coming at you right now. That's going to be the 62 bike of Wyatt Breeshears. Looks like Motluck sitting in the 2 spot on this one right now. Got to love some BMX action when the girls aren't afraid to mix it up with the guys. Natalie sitting in there with Wyatt. Ethan and Corbin sitting in the 3 and the 4 spot right now, trying to find a way around. Oh, nice underneath move, trying to make it stick. Can they carry the speed? Natalie able to hold him off at the line, it looks like. None of the calls from the tower are ever official. We do have our great officials down there at the line, making sure that they keep it straight. 12-year-old novice class. Bunch of brand new novices out here today. Looking great. James Hamlet, Robert McKeevy, and Luke Markham. Coming at you right now and up their front straight away. Styling and profiling. 5.57 bike of Robert McKeevy. Looks like Luke sitting in the 2 spot, followed by James Hamlet right now. These riders are getting it figured out. More time you spend on the track, more time you spend racing, faster you get. They will be a force to be reckoned with. They are pushing themselves each and every time. Nice going through the rhythm section. That one going to go to McKeevy, Markham, and Hamlet. Oh, the older guys right now on the little bike, 41 to 45-year-old novice class. Shoemaker, Litsky, Sweeney, Boyer, and Sykes. Down the front straightaway right now. We're going to have to look and see who it is as they come back around. Coming at me. Looks like the 866 bike. 860 bike. That's going to be Boyer, Baines. Baines got it going on right now. Figuring it out. You'll notice some of these guys are on the 24-inch bike, some of them on the 20-inch bike. Novice class is open wheels, so they can ride whichever one they feel more comfortable with. And it looks like Dane Boyer is going to hold it off for the win this go around. Moving on up in experience, this is our 7-year-old intermediate class, Chase Talley, Brianne Matthews, and Braden Hubbard. Pedaling their way out of that first turn, making their way right back up at you. That's set to be. Gotta wait on the number plate. Oh, 818, Brady. We got Brennan in the 3 spot right now, leaving Jason the 2 spot. They're battling out, hitting the rhythm section. Sad when your eyes are getting bad and you forget to bring the glasses. Can't make out the numbers until they get in the turn, and then they go by you too fast. So right now, that's Hubbard, Matthews, and Talley. Gotta love the kids that are pulling double duty. Brianne Foster, Presley Johnson, Caden Eichert, Justin Alvia, and Ryder Markham. Wow. Gotta love nicknames. Looking at you right here, coming up at you. 861 bike, that's Justin. Alvia, looks like Eichert sitting in the 2 spot right now. Ryder sitting in the 3. Presley making a move for it right now. Oh, that last straightaway. Nice racing right there. It looks like it's still going to be Justin being Eichert. It's sad to say only 15 years old, but these kids have been out here a long time doing a lot of racing. Tyler Cotton, Scott Kemp, David Foster. Out of that turn, all of them got skills. All of them are fast. Oh, man, trying to get it in there, holding his line. Hey, we got Cotton on the front side of it right now. Kim into 2, Foster getting back up on it. Y'all give him some noise, let him know you love him.
He fell in the right spot. He's lifted right up.
Mom and Dad, if you ain't never raced, it's always tough to pick yourself back up. Me, I'd still be waiting on life flight. 46 to 50-year-old intermediate class. These guys are getting fast. Got a couple of experts mixed in there with it. Motlock on the front side. Levine. Rorschach. I'm assuming. Yeah, we're going to go Ed, Nicholas, and Jake. Looks like that's going to be Nick on the front side. Ed Levine on the inside move there. Oh, hold on to that thing. Ryder down coming over. Got a little heavy on the front tire. Somebody check him out. Levine in the 2 spot. Motlock finishing up on the front side of it. Royce.
Bryson Moore, Parker Boyer, and Dominic Dunn.
Down goes the gate, and that looks like Mr. Dun 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 with the snap going down the first straightaway into the turn. Dominic Dunn leading him in and out of the turn. This kid has gotten really good this past year. Always keep an eye out for him. Dominic Dunn leading him into turn number 2. Bryson Moore right behind him. Parker Boyer. Dominic Dunn going down through the rhythm section, leading him down into the last turn, holding on to that lead, keeping his eyes ahead of him. Down the last straightaway, it's Dominic Dunn, Bryson Moore, and Parker Boyer. Last motor of the first round, Dylan Puckett, Thomas in the gate. When did Dylan turn 16? Oh, okay. Coming out of the gate, the man with the top 3s on his bike, flying down that first straightaway, the Missile. Going into the first turn, Thomas Missile leading Dylan Puckett. Hitting the second straightaway, getting some air, putting on an air show, going into turn number 2. Thomas Missile leading them out front, jumping into the turn. The Retro Man leading them down through the rhythm section. Thomas Missile in and out of the last turn. It's going to be Mr. Missile followed by Mr. Puckett with the number 2. Back to motor number 3. Back to motor number 3. 21 to 30-year-old young ladies cruiser, Erica Williams, Rebecca Healy, Drayanne Foster, Presley Johnson. This is not a good song to play at a BMX race. I'm a loser? Come on. Down goes the gate. Late 8 snap. It was Presley Johnson on the outside, flying to the front, Drayanne in the middle. Putting a sandwich of Rebecca Healy and Erica Williams. Into the first turn, in and out of the turn. Presley Johnson still holding on to that lead. Drayanne sticking close in second. Rebecca Healy sticking close in third. Erica Williams all over the back tire of Becky Healy. Down into turn number 3. Presley Johnson still holding that lead. Going through the rhythm section. Still Johnson out front. Foster in second. Healy catching up to her. Getting ready to go in the last turn. In the last turn, Green holds that low line, in and out of the turn, down the last straightaway. Foster, Healy, and Williams all close together. It's going to be Foster with the second. Motor number 5, 14-year-old cruiser. Tyler Cotton, Alex Thomas, and Caden Eicher. Down goes the gate. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe right out front, going down into the first turn. Tyler Cotton leading them. Alex Thomas in second. Caden Eichert all over the back tire. Caden grabbed an extra gear today whenever he showed up. Ate his Wheaties this morning. Down into turn number 3. Tyler Cotton takes a look over his shoulder, hits the rhythm section. Tyler into the last turn. In and out of the last turn. Alex Thomas trying to catch back up to him down the last straightaway. Tyler Cotton with the win. Thomas with the second. Eichert with the third. 41 to 45-year-old cruiser, Steve Sherman, Martin Parada, and Scott Morgan.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders, ready? Watch the gate.
Down goes the gate. What a snap on gate 8 and 1. Here comes Parada on the outside, flying down into turn number 1. Sherman all over the backside of him. Down straightaway number 2. Looks like Sherman made a little mistake, allows Parada to pull a little bit more away. Down straightaway number 3. Martin Parada all over the top of this. Steve Sherman trying to get back to him. Down through the rhythm section. Martin Parada into the last turn, holding on to that lead. Mr. Sherman sticking close in second. It's going to be Parada, Sherman, Morgan. Today's thundering herd, 5 and under novice. Hernandez, Shoemaker, Moore, Muter, Brown. So there you go.
Ready? Watch the gate.
Down goes the gate. Going to assume that Shoemaker that got the gate snap and is holding the lead in and out of the turn. Yes, it is. Adeline Shoemaker all over the top side of this. Maxwell Moore in second place. Followed by the 927 of Carson Story. I don't know. Carson, I'm just going to say Carson. Adeline Shoemaker all over the front side of this, so in and out of the last turn. Going down the last straightaway, it's all about Shoemaker with the win. Maxwell Moore, I like those jerseys. I can always tell when there's a Moore out there. Maxwell Moore in second, Carson in third, but he's under heat. And that's how they're going to finish. Motor number 8, Dexter Shoemaker, Bryson Hamlet, Axel Lawrence, Santiago Hernandez.
Here, riders, random start. Ready? Watch the gate.
Here we go, and it's on the inside out of gate 1. Dexter Shoemaker. Oh, we've got one down. Axel Lawrence falls down over the step up. Here they go into the first turn. Dexter out front. In and out of the turn. 84 of Dexter Shoemaker leading them into turn number 2. A marker number plate in second, the 937 of Hernandez, and the 930 of Hamlet running in third. Shoemaker getting ready to hit the rhythm section, all out front by himself. Hamlet and Hernandez are all over the backside. Here they go into the last turn. Everybody give Axel a hand. Dexter Shoemaker takes the win. Motor number 9, Easton. How do you pronounce that name? Coercio? Alright. Easton Coercio, Natalie Motluck, Tobin Atwater, Wyatt Bashir. Down goes the gate, and it looks like Atwater with the snap. Atwater and Bashir side by side. Bashir's got the inside line. Bashir's going to take that inside line. Don't count out Miss Motluck, though. She's been known to mix it up with these boys very much. The 78 of Atwater makes a move to block Natalie, but here they go into the third turn. Atwater and Bashir's all over each other. Natalie Motluck just staying there waiting to see if they mess each other up enough. She's going to pounce on it. Down to the finish line. It's Bashir's, Atwater, Motluck, Galercio. James Hamlet, Robert McKeevan, and Luke Markham. Down goes the gate out of gate 6. It's Robert with the gate snap. Going down into turn number 1. Markham in second place. Hamlet riding in third. In and out of the first turn. All over the top of this. Robert is holding on to that lead and he is pulling away. Robert in first. Markham riding in second. Hamlet in third. Down through the rhythm section. Robert looks like a seasoned veteran out there in front. In and out of the last turn. Robert with the win. Luke is holding on to that second, and James with the third. 41 to 45-year-old nervous novices. Shoemaker, Litsky, Sweeney, Boyer, Sykes.
Ready, watch the gate.
Down goes the gate. They're all over top of each other. Looks like out of gate 2, it's Litsky with the snap into the first turn. But, he knocked over a cone. I can't believe nobody fell. Here we go, side by side. The 860 Boyer makes a move on the inside. Passes Litsky for the lead. Sykes running in third. Sykes trying to make a move for that second place. Boyer gets that lead. He's pulling away on that big 24-inch. Boyer down into the last turn, holding that lead. He's going to come out of the turn. Litsky holding on to second. Sykes in those bright colored jerseys all the time, running in third. Moto number 12, JCA's Tally, Brennan Matthews and Brady Hubert. Down goes the gate, and on the inside it looks like it's Brady Hubert with the lead. Going down into turn number 1. Matthews on that big state number 1. Matthews makes a good move to the inside, showing why he got that state number 1 plate. But on the outside hits the speed. Here comes Hubert back to first. Hubert leads. Matthews in second. JCA sticking close in third. Hubert looking through the turn, going into the rhythm section, holding on to that lead. Brady Hubert in and out of the last turn. Brady's going to take your win. Matthews with your second. Jace with your third. Moto number 13. Here's another big moto. Johnson, Foster, Eichert, Avilia, and Markham. And Payton, Crazy Legs, Eichert on the inside, flying into the first turn. I told you, he ate his Wheaties this morning. He's all over the top side of this. Payton Eichert leading down into turn number 2. He's got his sights all over the front side of this. Justin Avelia trying to catch back up to him in second. Crazy Legs, Caden Eichert out front, flying as fast as he can. Avelia trying to get back to him. Markham riding in third. Johnson and Foster are like, we're just chilling. We're doing double duty. We're just having fun. Moto number 14, Tyler Cotton, Scott Kim, and Gavin Foster. Down goes the gate. Scott Kim has a wicked fast first straightaway, but Tyler Cotton says, no, I'm shutting you down. Pushes him the whole way to the inside. Here they go into turn number 1. Kim and Foster side by side. Tyler Cotton holds on to that lead. Foster does a crossover. Scott Kim holds that inside. He's not letting Gavin get back to him. Gavin, what a move on the inside. Here they go down into turn number 3. Kim in second. There he goes. Foster to second. What a move. Taking over to second place. All while out front, it's Cotton all by himself. Cotton out front. Kim and Foster battling it out for second. It's going to be Cotton, Foster, Kim. Good race. Rorschach, Motlop, and Levine. We're missing Mr. Rorschach. Prayers be with him as he in and out of turn number 1. It's Mr. Motlop. Blair won on the Strider, so Nick says I'm going to win on this big bike. Nick Motlop followed by Ed the Enforcer. Ed just coming back from an injury, so he's just out there having fun, helping build classes. It's going to be Nick Motlock with your win, Ed Levine with your second. Moto number 16, Bryson Moore, Parker Boyer, and Dominic Dun Dun Dun.
Here, Riders, random start. Riders, ready, watch the gate.
Down goes the gate, and here we go. Bryson Moore and Dominic Dunn all over each other, but I say this a lot. Here goes Dominic Dunn in the first turn all by himself. Dominic Dunn keeping his eyes out in front of him, exactly where they're supposed to be. Dominic leads him down the second straightaway, but Boyer all over the back, Moore all over the backside of him. Dominic keeps his eyes forward, getting ready to go into turn number 3. Dominic Dunn going into the rhythm section. Bryson Moore right on the backside of him, not letting him get away. Down the last straightaway, it's Dominic Dun Dun Dun, followed by Bryson Moore and Parker Boyer. Moto number 17, Dylan Puckett, Thomas Missel, William Yerkes. Looks like Mr. Yerkes made it to the gate, and Missel showing him how to do it. Oh, Thomas makes a mistake. Here we go. Yerkes says, you're not going to beat me with those comp 3s on, not today. Here they go down the second straightaway. Yerkes getting ready for gold cup. Oh! I think they touched there a little bit. Yerkes leading them down into turn number 3, keeping his eyes in front of him. What did you call that, Matt? A toadstool helmet? In and out of the last turn. William Yerkes with your win. Fear of the Beard. Thomas Missal with your second. And Dylan Puckett with your third. We're going to take a short break. Everybody get hydrated. It is a hot one out there. And be back for the third round.
Here, Riders, random start. Riders, ready, watch the gate.
Crash, boom, bang. Down goes gate number 1. Rebecca Healy with a nice snap. But it's all about Presley Johnson over the top side of it. I think Rebecca and Dre Ann just hit. They seem to always touch each other when they're racing. Like magnets to each other. Out of the first turn, Presley Johnson sneaking away with it. Dre Ann Foster sticking close in second. Nag number 5 of Rebecca Healy under pressure in number 3. Out front, it's all about Presley Johnson leading down into turn number 3 into the rhythm section. Dre Ann Foster, our Australian rider, in second. Serious, look at her jersey. It's from Australia. Down into the last turn, Becky Healy's putting pressure all over Dre Ann. Rebecca Healy with a nice move down the last straightaway. Becky's pulling up side by side with Dre Ann's going to get her by an inch. Becky with the third, Erica with the fourth. Tyler Cotton, Alice Thomas, and Caden Eichert. Down goes the gate. Nice snap by our 2 inside riders, our Lensman Racing riders, down into the first turn, but Cotton holds that lead. Thomas takes the line away from Eichert into the first turn. Thomas looks like he was all over the back tire of Cotton there for a second. Here we go, down into turn number 2. Cotton holding on to that lead. Got those shades, rocking those shades out front. Down into turn number 3. Tyler Cotton looking over his shoulder. Down through the rhythm section into the last turn. Tyler Cotton Eye Joe is going to take your win and your first place overall. Alice Thomas with your second. Caden Eichert with your third. Moto number 6, Steve the Shermanator Sherman, Martin Parada, and Scott Morgan.
Ready, watch the gate.
Down goes the gate. That was a simultaneous snap by Morgan and by Parada and Sherman. Not Parada. By Parada and Sherman. Down into the first turn. Martin Parada has this front side covered. Steve Sherman trying to get back to him. Down into straightaway number 3. Parada leading them down into turn number 3. Steve Sherman looking for any way he can to get around him. Parada leaves a lot of real estate underneath him. Sherman makes a little mistake. Here they go in the last turn. Parada's just going to hold up and coast down the last straightaway. Steve Sherman with your second. Scott Morgan with your third. Moto number 7, today's Thundering Herd. Hernandez, Shoemaker, Moore, Muter, Brown, Coercio. And I'm going to guess that's all about Adeline Shoemaker all over the top of this with M&M Maxwell Moore right into second. Shoemaker holding that lead like she has all day long down that second straightaway. Adeline Shoemaker beating up on everybody out here. Maxwell Moore holding on to that second place. We got part of the sit-down mafia, number 927. Coercio riding in third. 923 of Max Muter in fourth. 893 of Monty Brown in 5th. 938 of Hernandez. Remember, I always say it, the louder you cheer, the faster they go. Here we go. Adam Shoemaker with your win. Maxwell Moore with your second. Moto number 8 in the gate. Dexter Shoemaker, Bryson Hamlet, Axel Lawrence, and Santiago Hernandez.
Random start.
Pedal, Muzzy, pedal.
Ready, watch the gate.
Down goes the gate. It looks like out of gate number 3, it's Dexter Shoemaker with your snap, leading them down into the turn. Axel Lawrence got back up. He's out there running in 3rd. 84 of Shoemaker all over the top of this. Axel with a nice move there and taking over the 2nd place. 930 Hamlet falls back to 3rd. 937 of Hernandez. Oh! It looks like Hamlet makes a mistake and falls off his pedal. There goes Hernandez to 3rd. All out front is the serial killer of BMX, Dexter Shoemaker, in and out of the last turn. Dexter holding on to that lead. Axel Lawrence with your second. I'm loving this cheering section. Gets me fired up. Moto number 9, Easton Scorcio, Natalie Mottbuck, Torben Atwater, and Wyatt Brashears. Here we go. My luck with a nice snap. She's on the inside. Let's see if she can pull the boys into the first turn. But it looks like out of the center, it's Brashears. Mottbuck goes to the lead. She's showing these boys how to do it. Mottbuck to the lead, but on the inside, Atwater's trying to get back around her on the outside. Here we go, down into turn number 2. Natalie Mottbuck holding on to that lead. Atwater all over top of her, trying to get back. Brashears trying to find a way around both of them. Natalie holding on to this lead. If she wins, I do not know who gets this overall. This is going to be all kinds of messed up. In and out of the last turn. Natalie with the lead. Atwater with the second. Here comes Brashears trying to get back to him. Great race. Moto number 10, James Hamlet, Robert, and Luke Markham. Robert with your lane 8 pool. Going down the first straightaway, and it's Mr. Markham running in second down into the first turn. Robert's got the Stars and Stripes Troy Lee designed jersey, showing everybody how to do it. Markham all over the backside of him, trying to catch up to him. 929 of Hamlet riding in 3rd. Down through the rhythm section. It's all about Robert all over the top side of this. Down the last straightaway. Robert, Luke, James. 41 to 45-year-old novice, Matthew Shoemaker, Matt Lipsky, Stanley Sweeney, Dan Boyer, and Todd Sykes. Down goes the gate. And it looks like out of the center, it's Lipsky like it has been all day with these gate snaps. Thing is, the 20 inches get the better gate snaps, but those cruisers have bigger wheels so they can get going. But Lipsky holds on to it. Here comes Boyer on the outside trying to take the long way around. Lipsky holds on to that lead. NC State out in front. Lipsky still holding that low line. Boyer around the outside takes the long way around turn number 3. Boyer on that red line cruiser print takes your lead going into the last straightaway. Boyer going to hold on to that lead. Lipsky with the second. Sykes makes a great move and moves into 3rd. Moto number 12, JCA Tally, Brendan Matthews, and Brady Hubert. And it looks like out of gate number 7, I'm sorry, Hubert with the lead out of the first turn. Hubert leading down the second straightaway. JCA Tally staying right behind him. Hubert just riding himself along, going down that 3rd straightaway. Jace Tally trying to find any way around him he can. Hubert into turn number 3, still keeping his eyes forward. JCA trying to get all over the backside of him. Down to the last turn. Hubert keeps his eyes forward down the last straightaway. Hubert's going to get your win. Sam Willoughby with your second.
Okay, runners, random start. Runners,
Matthews with your third. Moto number 13, Johnson, Foster, Eichert, Avelia, Markham. Here we go. Down the first straightaway. Crazy legs, Caden Eichert all over the top side. Avelia tries to make a move. I have never seen anybody stick it that low in that turn and hold it. Avelia trying to get back to Caden Eichert. Eichert leading. Avelia all over the backside of him. Joanne and Presley back here cruising, enjoying their second moto, just taking a Sunday ride. All the way up front, Avelia with the move again, but Caden Eichert holds on to it. Crazy legs, Caden Eichert with your win. Avelia with your second.
okay, runners, random start.
Tyler Cotton, Scott Kim, and Gavin Foster. Keep your eye on this one. This will be a good run the whole way around. Kim with a nice gate start. Kim and Foster both beat Cotton out of the gate. Down to the first turn. Kim leads them through the first turn. Foster in second. Foster down to the inside. 3 wide out of the first turn. Gavin Foster falls. Oh, man. Tyler Cotton takes the inside away. Cotton to the lead. Cotton on the inside of Kim. Kim holds on to that lead. Scott Kim holding on to that lead going in and out of the last turn. Kim holding on. It's going to be Cotton at the line. Getting our 46-50-year-old intermediates in the gate right now. Montluck and Levine.
Okay, runners, random start. Runners, ready, watch the gate.
Gate down is a great pop by Levine. Montluck putting the horsepower down the front straight away. Montluck, Levine 1 and 2 right now. Mig Montluck, TNT Racing. Levine, Richmond Racing. Setting it down, taking it easy around the turns. Ed Levine taking his cruiser lap around here. Montluck on the front side. Montluck started racing out here, then got his family involved. We really appreciate that. BMX is a great family sport. Nobody sits the bench. Everybody gets to race.
Runners, ready, watch the gate.
Moto number 16, this is 8-year-old experts on the gate right now. Bryson Moore, Parker Boyer, and Dominic Dunn on the front side. That's the little dude that's going to be Dominic Dunn on this one right now. Making his way back up that first straightaway. Only 2 motos racing today. I know it's Sunday, but you ain't in church right now. Make some noise for these races. That's going to be Dunn, Boyer, and Moore. Flip that. Dunn, Moore, and Boyer in that order right now. These kids are getting it done, racing hard all day long out here in the heat, putting in hot laps. Dunn, Moore, Boyer, last one of the day.
Ready, watch the gate.
26 to 35-year-old experts.
Scott Johnson's looking for Heaven. Heaven Matthews. Scott Johnson's asking for Heaven.
Evan Matthews. On the front side of this one, we got William Yerkes. Gabriel Mitchell sitting in the 2 spot right now. And Puckett in the 3. Nice inside hold right there, keeping it nice and wide, using all the track that he can to keep Massaro off of him. Alright, Massaro looking for a way around every way. There's going to be Yerkes, Massaro, and Puckett. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we really appreciate you coming out to Capital City BMX today. Hope you had a great time. If you did, make sure that you invite somebody to come with you next weekend. If you didn't, hey, invite them anyway. Maybe it's because you didn't quite get the position that you wanted to today. But bring a friend, beat up on them next weekend. Have a great week. Come back and see us.